I told Lawrence this when he was here. I love to see, because I'm such a fucking huge Giant fan. I love to see how you guys all love each other. Like you really genuinely. Because a lot of times, I don't know. Sometimes you're with people all the time it takes to play, an entire football season. You might hate them, but it's nice to see that you like these guys.
Well, again, guys that you go to battle with, and guys
It is a war.
and he's best of the best. So. If he's your friend, he's somebody you want to be your friend, because if you ever get in a situation, he's there to help you out.
Yeah, but okay, he is great. But again, another thing that Taylor pointed out when he roasted you was how underrated you are. As far as, I mean, dude, you were a powerhouse with the Cardinals.
Yeah,
I remember how you were a dominant back with the Cardinals, and when the Giants got you, that was like that. And Taylor said too, that's a no-brainer. And you're not in the Hall of Fame. To me, you're a Hall of Fame running back.
Help me out with this, okay? America, you listening?
At least Jersey's listening.
Jersey, listen to this. I was Rookie of the Year with 1,600 yards as a rookie.
1,600 yards.
First time a running back ever had that for his opening debut, 1,600 yards. My first game was 193 against the Dallas Cowboys back in the day when they had the flex with that too tall Harvey Martin, Randy White, and all those guys.
And I'm guessing the Cardinals' offensive line wasn't the best.
Well, the offensive line at the time was all Pro Bowlers. Dan Dierdorf,
Oh, okay.
Tom
All right, so
Banks,
Dierdorf was
Bob
still
Young,
there. Okay, all right.
Jim Hart,
Okay.
Mel Gray.
All right.
So I got there when those guys were still somewhat in their prime.
But your first game in the NFL, 193 yards.
Game, and actually it should have been 200.
And that's just rushing.
That's just not receiving, just straight out flat, getting it up.
Wow.
And then I finished the season, with 1,605 yards. I lost 5 yards to Walter Payton, the late Walter Payton, for the rushing title.
Who was a veteran at the time and as good as it gets. I mean, he was the guy.
And then the guy who won the overall rushing title was Earl Campbell. He had 1,800.
He had that year that was insane.
So he had 18. Walter had 16-10. I had 16-5. I voted to the Pro Bowler as a starter.
Wow.
And then later on for the next 3 years, I averaged 1,000 yards a season. 81, 82, we had a strike where I didn't do it. 83, 84 was over 1,000 yards. 85, I got injured. 86, I got traded. 87, we have another strike.
Oh, no.
88, I played short yardage and goal lines for the Giants. 89, became a starter, went over 1,000 yards, and became a member of the 10,000-yard club. 90, I played behind Rodney Hampton. 90 season, I came in late, went into also in 89, I was voted comeback player of the year.
Wow.
And
God
then
bless you.
in 90, I went into a backup behind Rodney, and then Super Bowl 25, which was 91. It was played in Tampa, Florida. I was the featured running back. I predicted this out of University of Miami as a rookie coming out of college. I said if I played in the Super Bowl and was in the state of Florida and I was the featured running back, I'll win MVP. In 89, it was at Joe Robbie Stadium, just like it is this time.
In Miami.
It was at Joe Robbie Stadium.
Yeah.
We got beat by Flipper Anderson in the playoff game.
That's right.
And that was it. And then the next year was in Tampa. I was sitting at my stool, tears in my eyes, and I said, Maurice Carthon was my friend. I said, Maurice, I predicted that if I played in the Super Bowl, was in the state of Florida, I was the featured running back, I win MVP. He said, and I said, I guess that dream is over with. He said, no, not necessarily. I said, why? He said, because he said the next Super Bowl is in Tampa, Florida. I said, we are going.
Wow.
And
so when in that playoff game in '89, Flipper Anderson, it's the walk-off touchdown pass.
Walk-off touchdown pass, yes.
With the Rams.
Yes.
And so that would have been down to Joe Robbie.
Yeah, Joe Robbie, which I was the featured running back.
Right.
And here's my story, my prediction and everything. But the following year, which I thought that would never happen because Rodney Hampton came in and he was the first round
Another
draft
great
pick,
running back. And
he
Carthon was
did
too.
a great job. Did a great job for us. So I didn't think I would play. He get hurt in the playoff game. He got hurt playoff game. I go out with my practice pants, which is the story everybody talks about for many, many generations.
Yeah.
I'm the only player that played a Super Bowl in practice pants and was fine every game I played. But have it all. But then I finished my career with 10,173 yards, 86 touchdowns. Yo, look who's in the Hall of Fame.
No,
look at their stats. tell me, am I missing something?
It's almost as if there's some sort of fix-in, dude, with those stats. Because not only did you play a great Super Bowl, you played a perfect Super Bowl.
And not only that, I played in the NFC East.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Philly, Washington, Dallas. And then you had us as the Cardinal. You had 5 teams back in the day that was with Joe Gibbs, Coach Vermeil. Who was it back there?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy, all the,
At the Cowboys, right? Yeah.
It was Hank Scram, not Hank. The Derby hat man.
Oh, Tom Landry. Tom Landry
Yeah.
was still there.
Tom Landry was still
Talk
there.
about a legend.
Yeah.
It's so unfair. It's like it feels like actors not getting an Academy Award, kind of like that in a way.
Oh, it's not like that pussy shit.
No,
This is
no,
real
no.
shit.
No, let me say
Just
something.
because the Oscars are what a horrible
No,
analogy. Oscars are voted on. This is fucking.
let me say one thing, right?
Go ahead, Mike. Go
what I
ahead.
was trying to
This
say,
is
right?
stats.
Political. That's right, man.
Oh, political.
What would the politics
Yeah,
be?
I
What do
don't-
they have against you? You're like
know
the
what?
nicest guy.
This is what I believe. I believe that you got to remember, I played in 3 decades. I played in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. I think the people who saw me play in the 70s, they dead.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
that's-
How many guys? I would love to put this in the fucking some computer. How many guys have a Rookie of the Year? Okay, 10,000 yards and a Super Bowl MVP, and are not in the fucking Hall of Fame. I guarantee you might be the only guy with that trilogy.
I think I am, and there's a lot of people with a lot less in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
But listen.
Is it because your name is OJ and the other OJ decapitated 2 people?
You will
Well,
get
it
in.
is. I changed it to Otis Anderson if I go get me in the Hall of Fame.
Now, is that why you did that?
No,